Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Nathan Cudgel here. Now, there's a lot of really cool planets in our solar system. Neptune, Pluto, rest in peace. Jupiter, so many fun ones. So many ones that if you stepped on for 2 seconds, you'd be dead instantly. But out of all those horrific hellscapes, one gassy planet stands out. Uranus. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we're pulling out the elementary school humor today. We are talking about Uranus. Now, NASA has actually discovered something interesting happening with Uranus. NASA data shows something leaking out of Uranus. Now, before I even get into the article, I gotta say, I know it's pronounced Uranus. I know, but let's be honest, the only reason you clicked on this video is because it's titled, Something's Leaking Out of Uranus. You don't want to see me pronounce it Uranus, I don't want to see me pronounce it Uranus, so I'm just going to pronounce it Uranus. NASA scientists digging back through decades-old data from the Voyager 2 spacecraft have made an eyebrow-raising discovery. Something appeared to have been sucking Uranus's atmosphere out into space. When Voyager 2 flew past Uranus in 1986, it seems to have passed through something called a plasmoid, a gigantic blob of plasma, essentially, that escaped Uranus and likely pulled a giant glassy cloud out of the planet's fart-like atmosphere along with it. Gas is leaking out of Uranus. Based on the data Voyager 2 collected as it flew through the planetary flatulence, NASA thinks that the plasmoid itself was about 127,000 miles long and twice as wide. Guess you could say Uranus is pretty big. And while the data, first published in August in the journal Geophysical Research Letters, can give NASA a better understanding of Uranus's atmosphere, one gas bubble won't tell them everything. NASA speculates that a similar gas-expelling phenomenon could explain how Mars came to be so barren and dry, but that can't be known for sure. To learn more, Space.com reports NASA would unfortunately need to send another spacecraft all the way out to Uranus and probe around. It's why I love planetary science, DiBraccio said. You're always going somewhere you don't really know. So there's a lot to unpack here. This is a theory on why Mars is so barren and dry. My personal theory, the solar system, it's like a cell, okay? We all know how cells work. They're little tiny microscopic things that make you you. But regardless, my theory on the universe is we're just one little cell along with tons of other little cells that eventually, when built up, leads to a giant organism. Cthulhu, for instance. Just imagine Cthulhu. And humans, we're just like a little virus attacking the cell. We're nothing. We'll get wiped out by the sun sooner or later anyways. Imagine the sun as white blood cells just protecting Cthulhu. So my theory is, just like how we all know cells have anuses, obviously, my theory is currently Uranus is the anus of our little cell. But that being said, at one point, Mars was the anus of our little cell. But so much gas was expelled through Mars that it just dried up and shriveled up. Just like Betty White. And so our cell, in self-preservation, decided to switch from Mars to Uranus as the anus of our cell. If we didn't have Uranus, the gas would just build up, and one day, we would just pop. I mean, it's gonna happen sooner or later anyway, so what does it really matter? Regardless, I hope you enjoyed my philosophical and scientific theories regarding the universe, Cthulhu, and most importantly, Uranus. Thank you so much for watching, and yeah, bye.